Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's speed build, I have a Jungle Adventurer set 5986, the Amazon Ancient Ruins from 1999. So stick around to the end to hear my review, and let's get started. So here we have the completed build. This set is right around 420 pieces and comes with 8 minifigures. And first, I'd just like to say this set does not belong to me, as much as I wish it did. This set is one that I have borrowed from my brother just to review. It's actually my first time ever building it myself since it belonged to him. I never got really the chance to build it, although I did play with it a ton when I was growing up. This is one of those I would love to own someday, but is really hard to get and super expensive. But I'll go ahead and show you the minifigures first. Alright, so first up we have one of the coolest minifigures I have ever seen, with a cloth cape, which is just amazing, printed torso and legs, and this really unique headdress piece. According to BrickLink, he is named Achu. At least I assume that's how you pronounce it. It's A-C-H-U. Could be wrong, but a really cool minifigure. Also has this unique printed head, just all around so cool. He does come in 3 sets, but if you want him, it's probably going to be at least $30. But understandably so, because the adventurers are always expensive and he has so many unique parts. Next up we have Dr. Charles Lightning, always a classic adventurers minifigure. One of the first minifigures I remember getting as a kid. I'm not sure if I'll pronounce his name correctly either. Gabaros? Probably totally butchering this, but it's G-A-B-A-R-R-O-S. One of the greatest minifigures of all time in my opinion. Johnny Thunder. So classic, so nostalgic of my childhood. Love him. As well as Miss Gale Storm. Really liked this torso growing up, and one of the first female minifigures I ever remember getting, so of course I really liked her for that reason. And then there is Senor Palomar, it's my best guess, a classic minifigure. And then finally you get 2 skeletons. So 8 great classic minifigures. Absolutely love those minifigures. I don't think there is a bad minifigure in the Adventurers line. They're all just super nostalgic of my childhood. So I'll go ahead and show you the little vehicles that come with this set. You get this boat, which I'm not sure, if you'll be able to kind of tell, but this is larger of a boat than like the little original 4-stud wide boats. This one's 6 studs wide, so a slightly larger boat. I don't think this actually came in a whole lot of sets. It was kind of popular around this era, and then they haven't done anything with it since, but I like it. I like the little bit larger size, so you can fit more in it. You can actually get a little build inside of it, which is kind of cool. Added some tools and things to it. Kind of wish they would have put something on the top of this piece here. Seems a little unfinished, but a cute little boat build there. You also get this little vehicle, which, feels really classic of Johnny Thunder and the Adventurers line. There are so many similar variations to this vehicle. So this is just this version for this set. Love the license plate in the front there. Back when they actually did just like a printed version of a license plate, now you get, a sticker piece typically if it's a license plate. So I really like the classic printed license plate piece, as well as this windscreen piece that is printed to look cracked and dusty from driving on dirt roads and that kind of off-roading feel. So very classic there. This tan piece in the front used to be pretty expensive because I believe for a while this was the only set it came in, but as of recent, I know LEGO has included it in at least one more set, if not more. Also has this classic cab to the vehicle, which they don't really, as far as I know, they don't really use that piece anymore, but used to be in a lot of sets from this era, and I really like that piece. As for the build itself, it comes on this amazing base plate that has a waterway running through it. Got like a little crocodile alligator piece, which was super popular around this era and is a great animal. I really miss these kind of original plain unprinted animals they used to do. And then you've got this amazing rope bridge here, which does have a movable feature to it, so you can remove a pin and it will drop. And obviously with the crocodile below there, that's not good, but I'll go ahead and show you that. So if someone is trying to cross that bridge that you don't want them to, you can drop that down and prevent their passage. This was an amazing piece. It did tend to damage kind of easily because it's not as hard of a plastic as other Lego bricks, and so it was very easy to bend and you'd get stress marks on it pretty easily, and so I believe it tends to be pretty expensive on BrickLink if you're trying to get that piece and get one that's in good condition. But it was an amazing piece. I would love to have that piece back. Here in the front we have another movable part. There's a pin in the back of this piece that will also let that drop down. So again, if someone is trying to steal what is gold coins behind here and they step onto this surface, it will drop them down into the pit below, which is kind of a cool concept. So again, just those classic gold coins are kept in the little case behind it, and then you can drop them down if they try and steal your gold coins. We've got this really unique tree here, kind of an in-between time for LEGO where they had this 1-part mold tree as well as 1-part mold palm leaves. So it's just a single piece for both of those, which was kind of different. Not sure why they went to that style for a very short amount of time. And I think it works for this set okay. I do like the movability of the original palm trees, but I don't think there's anything necessarily bad about this design. So kind of cool there. You get a little shrub, little place to, cook your food, and there's random animals scattered throughout this set. And then we've got 2 skulls here before you enter the rope bridge there, kind of to deter you from coming any further. Here we have this spider web with a spider on it. If you do make it past that into the entryway, there is a skeleton that will drop down onto you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So there's just a little piece here in the back that you tap and it will drop the skeleton down. So that's kind of cool, kind of sinister. Just the classic skeleton on a chain back there. I'll go ahead and flip this around and do it one more time, just so you can see it a little better from the back angle. A really nice workable mechanism there. There are some great printed pieces. This slope piece with the design on it, as well as these dark gray pieces in the front that have patterns. These light gray pieces are also patterned, all pattern pieces, no stickers, absolutely amazing. So on this end, if you remove this pin, then there are a couple of spears that will drop down through a trapped door. So that works really well. And then we've just got, like a jewel, a little table up there, snake and jewel as well below. Up top we have a throne, and that's where the king or whatever would sit. And there's this great chrome gold piece that I love that was pretty popular during this series. So it came in like 5 or 6 sets, all from this series. The only way you could get it was from one of the Jungle Adventurer sets, but I don't think LEGO has really ever done anything else like this, so it's a really unique classic piece. So I just have it stuck up there, just since that kind of feels like where it should go. So just a beautiful, beautiful set. I'm super grateful my brother let me borrow this one so that I could have a chance to build it myself. Now I want it even more than I did before, which is unfortunate because it is so difficult to get. Currently, there are no used copies of this set for sale on BrickLink, and the sealed one that's listed is like close to $1,000. I did not check eBay to see what it's going for, but typically from what I've seen, it's been more in like the $300 or $400 range. That's been a couple years ago since I've looked at it last, so I don't know if that's still accurate or not. But I once had someone offer to sell it to me, and then they kind of ghosted me, and I never heard from them again, so that was kind of a bummer. But hopefully someday I will be able to get this set. It's an amazing set. If you know someone who's willing to sell it to you, or you can find it for a good deal, then I highly recommend it. There are no bad sets in the whole Jungle series, or in Adventures altogether, but definitely not in the Jungle series. So I definitely recommend this set and this theme. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.